Hey everybody, my name is Chris McCormick from Tennessee Tech, and I just wanted to make a short little video here about the audition music for Mid-State and All-State in Tennessee this year. First, we have The Sway by Jamie Simmons, really fun piece that's in a bossa nova style. So first of all, we're going to play straight eighth notes in a bossa nova. And I would encourage you, he says on here, he suggests that you listen to Tom Harrell's Sail Away, which you can easily find on YouTube. And I would encourage you to listen to that. That'll give you a great feel for the style of a bossa nova and this kind of a feel. So a couple things to mention before you listen to the video. One is to be really careful of where you have staccato marks, where you have legato marks, and where you have accents. All of these things are really important. Which notes are short, which notes are long, etc. Also, he's got quite a bit of dynamics in here. We start out in mezzo forte, we crescendo to forte, we come back down the mezzo piano. So you want to make sure you're catching all of that. You might notice that at the very end, the last note is a forte piano. So we kind of sting it and come down. In bar, one of the bars that you might want to watch out for is bar 14. There is a little bit of a kind of a gliss downward, right? And you want to make sure that while you're doing this, you still arrive at beat 4 on time, right? Even though we've got the little we want to make sure that we're arriving at beat 4 on time. Also in bar 17, there's a little bit of a grace note. And the same thing, we want to make sure that beat 1 arrives on time. So it can be just a quick little grace note, and you'll kind of hear it. One thing about the octaves, if you're interested in lead and you have the chops to do it, it's great to play it up the octave like that. However, if you're struggling with it, it's better to do it cleanly in the lower octave than it is to struggle with it in the upper octave. So if you're interested in playing lead, I'd urge you to try to record to the high part, but it's certainly fine to do the lower part if it's cleaner and more accurate. In bar 22, watch out, we've got 4 eighth notes in a row, 3 of them long, 1 of them short, right? Boo-doo-doo-da. And I'm going to let you listen to it. I hope it helps. If I can help at any time, please feel free to contact me about this or any other subject music subject that you'd like to ask about. I'd be glad to help. Thanks. Next up is another great piece by Jamie Simmons, Count the Fingers. And he suggests that you listen to the Count Basie Band play Whirly Bird, which is a great tune. And I would obviously suggest that you do that and do it a number of times to try to kind of get the feel and the sound in your head. A couple things to mention here. Once again, he's very clearly marked a lot of articulations. We have accents, we have legato marks, staccato marks. We also have a lot of marcato marks where we want it to be short, but with some weight, right? Wow. And we have, once again, a lot of dynamics to follow here. A lot of this piece in the middle is fairly soft, right? We decrescendo down to a piano, and we kind of stay there for a little while. So be careful that we're doing that. Also, I would, in bar 6, bar 6, be careful not to be early on beat 2, right? We've had a dotted quarter, followed by an eighth note tied to a quarter, which is the same value as a dotted quarter. And then the next note is a quarter tied to a quarter. So it's an eighth note longer. So make sure that you're not early on beat 2. in bar 15 and 16, be careful with the articulations there. We have 3 quarter notes in a row, and 2 of them are going to be short and one's going to be long. Ba, 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 right? We want to make sure we do that. And then right after that, we got to follow the dynamics in the next bar, which are a piano, with a gradual crescendo up to a forte. Speaking of dynamics, in bar 23, watch out for the subito piano. That's really important, right? You've played forte, and then we instantly, that subito, we suddenly come down to a piano. And then the triplet, make sure you're doing that with a metronome so that you're getting those triplet bars right in time. Decrescendo on that low C, be careful to catch that. And then subito forte. Once again, I would say with the octaves, do whatever octave you're comfortable in. If you're comfortable in the high octave and you're thinking about auditioning, you're interested in the lead part, then play it up an octave. If it's cleaner and more accurate down the octave, that's what that's there for. We want to be clean and accurate, right? And then lastly, I would say this is a fast swing, and if you listen to Whirly Bird, it's pretty fast. But we need to make sure that we only do it as fast as we can do it cleanly, right? It's great to do it at tempo, but if we need to slow it down a little bit to make it cleaner, that's what we want to do. So once again, I hope this helps, and you can listen to the recording, and anytime I can help with anything, please feel free to contact me, and good luck with your audition.